Okay, so this is Ben Holmgren. I'm going to be showing off my implementation of battleBit here. So to start off, I'll set up the standard configuration of 3 windows, and I guess I'll just start out by running the server command here, getting everything going, and then can run localhost, and we start out with this epic view of a nice battleship. Welcome to battleBit server player 1. So now let's try out the help section. So we should get all of the different commands we can use. You'll note that we have all the standard ones, and then I have a few extra ones as well that were just kind of fun things that I did. Yeah, so I'll show those off in a little bit. So that's that part. Now, I guess super prematurely, we can try and fire on player 0's terminal. And the game hasn't started yet, so we should get prompted like so. And now let's try to load in a ship. Sweet. Now we're waiting on player 1. And player 1 should join the server. I guess we already joined the server, so we're all good there. Let's load in another ship for player 1. And then player 1 should try to fire. And we should get prompted that it's player 0's turn. And then we should say, please fire. Please. And then we should get prompted on all terminals that player 1 said that. And indeed we do. So yeah, so that's correct. And then we're going to start firing. So we'll say fire 0, 0. And player 0 should get prompted that we had a hit, and so should everybody else. So, yep, our terminal's prompted as well. So that's cool. And then let's have player 1 fire at 1, 1. And that should be a miss, and everybody should get prompted correctly. And then, yeah, we can fire again. Oh, actually, so now I'll show off one fun command that I put in because player 0 is in a good position to use it right now. So I have another command, and it's gloat. And what this does is it sends out this message, this emoticon of a guy with 2 pistols gloating. So player 0 gets to gloat, and it shows up on all terminals. And then let's let player 0 fire again. And player 0 fires at 1, 1. That's a miss, and indeed we register that on all terminals. And then let's have player 1 fire at 0, 3. And that's a hit. And now to view player 0's board, we'll type show. And we should get the correct board configuration, and indeed we do. Oh, this is a typo in the script, but yeah, we fired at 1, 1 and 0, 0, so this is the correct configuration. And then we can do the same for player 1, and we should get indeed this exact configuration. So that's also cool. And now we can run from the server, we can run the shortcut command. And what's going to happen now? Well, if we type in show for player 1, this command should, according to the prompt, set up player 1 to have a single ship bit in position 0, 0. So if we show where we're at now, oh, that was player 0, oops. Yeah, so we should have exactly 1 ship bit in 0, 0 now. And then I guess before we go, we're about to end the game, but I'll leave you with the juggernaut, which is this epic ship. That is also a command I implemented because why not? So now finally, let's go. Yeah, so we should be able to fire here and fire at 0, 0. And it should be a hit because player 1 only has 1 ship bit left. So indeed, we register that it was a hit and that player 0 won. And we register that on all terminals. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was a sufficient output for the battleBit game. You know, it's definitely my own in a bunch of ways, but I hope that yeah, the game flow all feels there, and definitely under the hood, everything is also there. And then I guess lastly, also the only other thing I'll show, we did this with sufficient locking, and where we ended up locking stuff, we ended up locking things. If it was player's turn, we gave them the lock, and then all we did is we just made it, yeah, so that because the only conflicting game state is in this fire mechanism, and so we just locked the whole thing up if it wasn't your turn. So that, yeah, that's how we did it. So I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for a great semester. Have a good break.